Welcome to this week's Career Conversations with Service Express. This week we're going to talk about internships at Service Express. This is a program that we've developed over the years recently. Started with our first intern probably 5 years ago or so, and we've built on it from there, and now we have multiple interns join us every year. I love this program. One is we've hired a number of interns. Two is I love the value that we look to provide for our interns, which is when they come here, they're going to do real work. You'll hear me talk about this with our Director of Talent Acquisition, Lindsay Foley. They do real work when they're here at Service Express. They're going to get a real life experience here. And so we're going to talk about that, what that looks like, how the program's evolved and developed. Lindsay's really, and her team have done a great job of developing this program. So I hope it adds value to you. And as always, I'd love to hear your feedback and what you think. Talk to me about internships at Service Express. So talk to us. I mean, I know, but our philosophy on internships, what we're looking for, and what that experience that we're trying to create for our interns here at Service Express looks like.
Yep. This is something, as Ron probably knows, the last 2 years we've done better at. So we've been really working on our internship program. It's been, my whole team is very passionate about it, but specifically as we start to really, we've had a great track record of hiring our interns. We want to keep that up. So we kind of said, wow, we really need to make it a great experience so that people want to come work here. Sometimes it can be tough when you have an internship to know, should I take the job I had my internship at, or should I start to go interview other places? You're a new grad, you don't know. So I totally want everyone to find that right fit for them, but we want that experience to be like a total immersion into Service Express. We know you're here for a compressed period of time, but we want you to actually be working on the business, working on projects that are going to teach you who we are, how we do things, what the depth of the work is. So you're going to get involved in actual real work. You're going to be part of projects. You're going to be doing things. It's not going to be, this is probably cliche, but it's not going to be, hey, go file some stuff, or, go clean up this. It's not going to be that kind of an internship. You're going to walk away knowing enough of what that job is to know if it's for you.
I'm passionate about those two areas that you talk about, which is doing real work. I met with our internship class that we have a week or so ago. As you know, you facilitated it. And I told them, you're going to do real work here. It matters. It's important where you're not just going to be doing administrative work and filing and being our gopher to run around. Like, I want real world experience for internships. I'm really passionate about that, and giving them a chance to explore other departments while they're here, because they're still learning. Like, my own story is I have a teaching degree and then came out of college and didn't want to teach anymore. Wanted to go into sales and business. And so I think with the broader scope we can give them of different departments and how a real business works, like at least our version of a real business, how it works, I think is really helpful for them. So I'm really just passionate about those two areas with our internship program.
Yeah, and we want to give them exposure, to your point, to things they may not like.
Right.
The internship is about, do I really like this? Am I resist? And some of us come even in their junior years where they still have that ability to maybe pivot and say, hey, maybe I want to change up some of the classes I'm taking because I loved this or I didn't love that. So for us, we feel like, and to your exact point, I mean, that's the number one feedback I get with interns, how they're feeling when they leave colleges, and with people that are interviewing, newer grads. They don't have real projects to dwell on. They don't have real work experience to know, like, are they very excited about this? And I think even interns are saying, how do I know I want to do this, unless they actually get to do it and experience it at some level. So that we're very, very passionate about that. We share that. And also we're trying to really give business acumen, not just not just the projects or the doing, but like help you understand how the business as a whole works.
I think that was one of the best compliments I ever got. It was early on, actually. One of our first interns said that the comment was, I learned more here in a summer than I have in, they were going into their senior year of college, than I have in all my years at college in a classroom. And so, and I just think it's real world experience, again, how it actually works. I mean, you need that foundational college knowledge, right, to teach. And so that, but then building that real world experience of what it actually looks like feels like,
Absolutely.
as you do it. I think it's powerful.
I have a smile on my face when I interview interns because you can tell that they are kind of clinging to what their professors have said in terms of
Right.
how to interview or what a job should be like. And interns are always a little bit harder to break out of their shell because they're like, I know not to say anything personal. And obviously, professionally, we're not asking anything personal, but sometimes we say, well, what are your hobbies? And you can see that they kind of tense up. They're like,
Right.
oh my gosh, I wasn't prepared. So to your point, like if they can see how it actually goes a little bit more, then they will feel comfortable in their interviews or in their position to be a little bit more one ready and one themselves and able to open up to experiences.